The BrainGate Neural Interface System is an investigational device designed to allow a physically disabled person to increase their independence by controlling a computer with their thoughts. Clinical study participants undergo a surgical procedure where a sensor, smaller than a contact lens, is placed on the area of the brain responsible for movement. The sensor records electrical signals from the brain, and these signals are fed into a device where they are interpreted by an operator using special software. Study participants will attempt to control a cursor on a computer screen. Once cursor control is established, the BrainGate system could be used to drive various computer applications and environmental control devices. The goal of the clinical study is to evaluate the quality, type, and usefulness of cursor control that participants can achieve by using their thoughts.
Not using a mouse or a joystick, rather he's thinking of where to move the paddle. All thoughts are electrical impulses, and after extensive research and testing, a computer...
No one expects Grandma to play like a professional, but for Linda Morfoot, that any ball goes in is amazing. She's totally blind. The small circle in her glasses is a camera, and some clever electronics turns the images into patterns of dark and light.
It captures images and converts them into an electrical signal, which is then transmitted wirelessly to an implant behind the retina. The electrodes in the implant unscramble the signal to create a crude black and white image, which is then relayed along the...
This monkey is feeding itself, but instead of using its own hands, it's using a robotic arm. Electrodes were implanted in the brains of 2 monkeys, and after a few weeks training, they were able to use their brainwaves to control a fake arm and grab a marshmallow. One of the monkeys was successful 61% of the time, and often reached for another treat.
For this experiment, new BMI was... The user imagines moving the body part written on the card without making any physical movement.
Researchers in Japan have developed a brain-machine interface that allows for control of a wheelchair using thoughts alone. In this video, released by government-affiliated research unit RIKEN, the thought patterns of the researcher are being picked up by electroencephalography.
Essentially, you are levitating the sphere with your mind.
She's going to be able to levitate the ball up and down based on the powers of her concentration. See, what she's doing is really focusing in on the ball and able to elevate the ball higher and higher. Good job. So what the headset is doing is reading her brain activity.